dreaded thing that nobody ever wants to happen while they're driving
Left his head
happened. That dreaded light has come on.
I know.
Good morning, everybody. And good morning from us.
It is a windy and wet and miserable morning.
Proper windy and wet morning. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but woo, the van is a rocking. Well, yeah, a couple of other vans here last night.
The fog's lifted.
They've gone, yeah, the fog's lifted. It's too windy now for the drone. Did manage to get the drone up yesterday, so that was in the last vlog. So yeah, this morning we're moving on. We found something a bit further up the coast. I don't know if it's going to be too windy. I think we'll be alright, won't we?
Yeah.
Cedar Fields, I think that's how you say it.
Cedar Fields?
Cedar Fields. But it's not far from the cliff edge, so I presume it's going to be...
As long as we're low down, I'm not bothered.
Well, no, it'll be high up again, I would think, because all this coast is cliff edge. We'll go and see, because it's on the road around.
Yeah. Okay.
But we desperately need a washing machine.
I know.
I've got one pair of socks left and I think 2 pairs of pantyhose. And that's about me done.
Pantyhose?
Pantyhose, yeah.
Sound like you're in Red Light District.
I put socks on yesterday to go out, and then obviously got that wet trainer. So I put clean socks on this morning, put my feet in my trainers to go outside to plug my solar panel back in.
Soaked you.
And I got a wet foot again.
Oh, we should have put your trainers near diesel heater, because that's been kicking in all night.
I know. So now I'm going to have one wet foot for the day. Oh well.
To wear your boots.
But yeah, it's been a cracking stop here. I highly recommend this one.
Yeah, it's been nice having 2 nights as well instead of just the one.
Yeah, well, we'll try and do it when we find a nice place. Obviously, we got plenty of water. We're all right for gas and everything. So while we've got everything, we're all right. And we've been looking. We've got quite a bit for meals, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just a couple of things short. So yeah, we'll probably need to just call it a shop rather than do like a big shop. I think we're just going to top up.
Yeah, just pick bits.
Because the cupboards are overflowing with stuff. And you put the stuff to the front, and you go in and go, what shall I eat? And then you get something from the front, not the back. So we're going to try and
work through the cupboards a bit.
What are you quivering for?
Because he knows we're moving.
Oh, where are we going? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, Dad, stop it, Dad. Like a quivering wreck. He's always like this when we've got to move, isn't he?
He knows
especially
when we're packing up to move, he knows.
Especially if we've been a day or two.
Yeah.
Quiver.
Quiver your teeth out, don't you?
A couple of things to put away and then we'll be off.
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands, one for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can...
So we've made it to the first stop, Cedar Fields, isn't it?
Yes,
and the
Cedar Fields.
Dreaded thing that nobody ever wants to happen while they're driving
Left his head
happened. And the check engine light has come on and it says check engine. It's never come on before.
He's protesting. He's had enough of all these little bouncy, twisty, potholey roads, and he said, that's it, I've had enough.
So, what's wrong with it? We don't know. But I do have my code reader with me, but it comes on and you're like, oh.
Yeah, your heart just sinks.
So, I need to get my code reader out and let's have a quick look and see. It seems to be running okay. But yes, that dreaded light has come on.
I know.
So the LBD port on here, you have to take this panel off, which is a couple of screws. But I have got my code reader with me, so...
Recording started.
Be quiet.
Be quiet, yo. Yeah, so down Patrick said where we've just come from is like literally straight across there. So it's not far away. Oh dear, something else has come on there. ASR...
The charging system's just come on under Zach.
ASR not available. Right, so I've had a look at the code and we've got camshaft position sensor, which I don't like the sound of.
Oh dear.
Obviously on an engine you've got a camshaft sensor and a crank sensor, so if one does go down it will still run. Now I think there's actually something wrong with the sensor, because when I start it up it's coming straight on check engine, even when I erase the code.
Wi-Fi enabled.
We're not doing very well this morning. Let's unplug the camera. Oh,
Really?
I had wind last night, didn't I?
Oh man, I was nearly puking last night.
So we'll erase it again, but it looks like I'm going to have to go under the bonnet and have a look, but I doubt it's just a connect. I wonder if it's got a bit of wet in the connection or something, I don't know. Who knows? Right, so now if I read codes, it should say none. Yeah, no code stored, but I bet if I start it, it'll come back on again. Let's try it again now. Straight back on. Lovely.
Not what you want.
Now let's have a look under the bonnet. They don't give you much room to work under it. I can't seem to get this plastic panel out. Anyway, I found the straight down there. Looks very clean, so I'll give it a bit of a blowout, put it back, and I'm not sure how I can get that sensor out of there. I'm going to have to check this header bottle out to get to that sensor, I think. Right, I've had a look. Plug looks okay. So I've reset it several times, it still keeps coming back on, so it looks like we need a new cam sensor. Just hoping that the engine should seem to run alright still, didn't it? It just seems to take a little bit more starting, which it would do if that's been thrown out a bit. So we'll have a look around here, and then we'll have to try and see if we can find a motor spares place where we can go, and maybe they can order one and then I'll hang around and get it, make a plan from there. But it's very windy out there, so we're not going to let it dampen our spirits, are we? Because there's not a lot we can do about it now. And it's Sunday.
Oh god, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have to find where there's a biggish motor spares place and then head out that kind of direction, I think. I'll have a look around and Google in a bit. We'll have a look around here.
Yeah.
Switch cameras to the other camera because it's a bit windy out there. And this camera just won't cope with the wind.
No, but at least we've parked in quite a nice, like, sheltered area for you to mess about with.
At least I've got my code reader and the sensor's reasonably easy to get to, so...
It's not too bad then.
Yeah. If I can get one, bung it in, that should be it, because I keep resetting it, it just comes straight on, so...
The wind's nearly blowing the dog's ears off his head.
Zach's took Boo out for a quick stroll. I'll put the locks on and we'll get her out of the van for a bit.
Yeah.
Right. I think we need a hat on today. It's a bit cool today, isn't it? So we're going to have a look around this site. Catherine knows a little bit about it, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's reading into it's a... Hang on, what's it? A Neolithic farming village. And it's got tombs that go back to megalithic
and Iron Age as well.
Yeah, it's like Stone Age, Iron Age. It's like they're coming between the times.
Right, let's go and have a look round here. Let's not worry about the van for now.
No.
We'll come back to that. I've been had a look around for some motor spares places, none towards where we're going, but we're going to need somewhere with services as well.
We are, yeah.
So we'll worry about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not back far from the cliffs, literally just over there, the cliff edges.
Yeah, but I said driving round, you actually get a better view of Dan Patrick's Head than you do actually standing up there.
Dan Patrick's Head is just over there.
Yeah.
A bit far for the camera to zoom.
Yeah.
So we're just passing this place, so we thought let's come and have a look round it, didn't we?
Yeah, why not?
And then obviously the engine management light come on. So that's just one of them things. At least it's running.
Yeah, we've got that to be thankful for.
Yeah, but it won't do. It needs a new sensor, I think. Can't see anything wrong with wiring, so I was hoping it had a bit of water in it or something so I could clean it up and off with Big O, but not that lucky. So I'm out of breath already. And believe it or not, you get 5G up here. We've got a bit of a visitor centre, isn't it?
Welcome to the ancient world's oldest and largest field system.
So that says fan hamac, no entry. So I presume you have to. They're wanting you to pay.
Yeah, I would think so.
And then you'll go out the other side and be able to go and have a look.
Yeah.
That's why it's saying no entry. It's what people just going around.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it is.
I couldn't find it online.
I think I heard somebody say €5 or something.
I'll find out in a minute.
There's your prices. €13 for us. There's a picture of where we just walked into. There's an old bit of tree here, look. It's in good condition, doesn't it? So,
Doesn't it?
well, she should have go around this way, was it? Got a cafe here, look. Get yourself a cup of tea, coffee. €3 for a coffee, pretty cheap, isn't it?
Alright, yeah.
Is that what she said? It's up there a minute, a tour?
Yeah, she says the tour's just left, so she says if we want to join it, it's an hour's tour. If we don't, just do our own thing.
Ah, do his own thing, I think.
Yeah.
Because it looks miserable ever. So there is actually a tour in front of us, isn't there?
Yes.
But it's just saying that most of the walls are all underneath, you can't see them.
The way to see them is them.
These white poles mark out where the walls are.
Only 1% of the walls have been excavated.
Yeah, so there's basically not a lot to see here, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just all these, I don't know if they're part of the walls.
I think they are.
Yes, these are, yeah.
Everything's underneath, underground, what you can't get to, and they've only, as Catherine said, excavated 1% of it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bit of a drawing. We've come out the back of that place, haven't we? So we're just over here somewhere, aren't we? But
it's the most ancient field system on Earth, apparently. The collapsed stone wall before you is over 5,500 years old.
the flat-topped hill.
Yeah.
The walls were discovered beneath the bog that surrounds you. So obviously all this is all boggy land.
Yeah, the dry stone walls were skillfully built to manage the cattle.
Yes, I thought those stones were just like on top of where the wall was, but that was the wall.
That was the wall, yeah.
About 5 years ago, science shut the factory. Yes. So the end of the Stone Age and Bronze Age in Ireland.
So one of the walls went this way, because you see the white posts
Yeah,
Scientists have
in a
also
line.
studied
yeah,
fog
all the
cover.
way along.
One scientist has on fog cover.
Beautiful flowers.
Pretty heather, isn't it?
Is it ever, is
This
it?
is heather, yeah.
Yeah, so the wall would have gone, would have exposed some of it. Tell you what, they've got these good walkways to walk on, saves to put your boots on.
Yeah, really good walkways.
So it looks like they go all the way up the top of there.
Yeah,
They reckon it was a big, like a
Big
farming
farming, yeah.
village.
they've only found 1% of the wall.
Well, yeah, just 1% they've unearthed.
So it was a big place. I wonder how it got filled in with dirt and earth and bogs and.
They reckon it was to do with the weather from the Atlantic Ocean.
And it's
And,
also like millions of years old.
Right. Yeah, Zach says it was thousands, not millions. He
Yeah,
got a bit
yeah.
confused then.
yeah.
So there isn't actually very much here, is there?
No.
We thought it was a bit more than what it is. I mean, most of it's underground. You can't really see anything. It all looks just like that.
Just little patches of rocks.
It just looks like walking across up a Peak District.
Yeah. It does.
We can only go on the information we've seen, haven't we? So
Yeah,
it's a bit rough out here, so we're going to go back round to the visitor centre.
I think the visitor centre will be a bit more interesting.
and see if we can find a bit more information
Yeah.
on what it would have been like, because all you've really got is stuff like this.
Yeah, they took a lot
But
of
they've
that.
dug it out. But that's it, and it's all spread over this area. Underneath us, basically. Right, we're heading inside. We've had enough of this wind and rain. This camera doesn't do good. We're not supposed to get these cameras wet, so
No.
more like sea mist, I think, coming off.
I think it is sea mist, yeah.
But yeah, if you look at that piece there, what I'm showing you now, that's pretty much what's all over here.
Yeah,
So we don't need to go right
yeah.
up top.
See,
there.
that would symbolise a house. Because it
Maybe.
says around 6 metres by 6 metres is was what the houses were.
Right. It just looks like a pile of stones.
It does.
Let's go and see if there's any information inside that shows a better illustration of what. Well, they won't know what it looked like unless they've dug it up, will they?
No.
Well, they might give us a bit of a better idea.
Yeah, they will do.
It's like a lookout tower up there.
Yeah,
Look.
that's what I was just looking at.
Yeah, you can get up there, but it's like
Let's go and have a look round in here. You can go up there and walk around on like a glass floor, isn't it?
glass with like metal.
Like a glass panel floor, yeah.
Here's a picture of a guy doing them sods. This is what we could see a few vlogs ago on top of the islands. Well, not islands, but on the ground you see these bags where they're digging it out to dry it and burn it. Call it turf cutting, which has been going on for a long time. He's showing him doing it now.
Oh,
look.
yeah.
That's sods. Oh, there's what they use, look.
Ah.
The weapon of choice. Just looks like soil, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they call it turf.
Turf cutting, yeah.
Turf cutting. Oh, we've got some microscopes here, Zaki. A bit of an log there. What does that symbolise?
It's showing you about climate change, and there might be more water and less solid matter in a litre of bog than a litre of milk, believe it or not.
So this place was actually the world's
Yes, the world's oldest.
most ancient field system.
Yeah.
Bit of a video on it there. We've just discovered it's called Céide Fields, not
Céide
Cedar.
Fields, yeah. Yeah.
Céide Fields.
It's always hard to pronounce things, isn't it, as well?
Well, it is when they spell it with a C.
Yeah, and
spelt
you've
it
got
with a K.
apostrophes above the E's, and yeah, so it's Céide.
Céide Fields.
You're looking at dating.
just information.
That's a cracking picture, that on wall there. What's this?
That's the little cinema.
Oh, let's have a look in.
Swiss going all the way, isn't it?
There's nobody in it. $360, nothing's happening.
So it runs every 10 minutes, I think she said.
Ah, right. That's an old fishing skill there with that wooden thing. There's actually more interesting things inside here than there is outside, isn't there?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it would have looked like, would it? That's like an artist impression, isn't it, of kind of all the walls what are out there.
That's a lot of walls.
Look at this one, Zaki. This one's floating in the air. Show you an image of...
What?
That says it's showing you the house being built
You can see it from all angles.
from start to finish.
Oh, isn't that clever?
It says right here, the first house.
Yeah.
Take a peek inside. I think if you come here, you're better off to come around visitor centre first, ain't you?
Yeah.
Get an understanding of what
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
actually
definitely.
looking at out there, because
Yeah.
it just looks like nothing out there.
She did
doesn't
say
it?
to go outside first, though, didn't she?
Yeah.
We just did as we were told.
Well, some better illustrations here. Look all the way across here. Of the walls, what are beneath, what we could see. And what's... Right, I hope you enjoyed that brief look round Céide Fields. To get the name right now, Céide Fields. We're going to go back to the van now. We think we're going to head down to Castlebar, which is about an hour away, because there's quite a few motor spares places there.
Yeah.
I
I
think
was looking at Castlebar the other day. I think there is somewhere to park.
I think there's places to stop there and empty your toilet and stuff.
Yeah.
The car parks places aren't going to be open until tomorrow, because today's Sunday. So I'm thinking like Euro car parks. If we go, they won't have the centre, I wouldn't have thought. But hopefully we might be able to get it next day, day after. So we'll have to just play it by ear. But we don't want to be going off. We wanted to head west from here, didn't we, to some place over there? But there is no car parks places. None that I can find. So we don't want to be going out that way and then the sensor, I don't know, packing all together and we have a huge problem while we're running. Let's just head straight down there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
We will. So we'll go back to the van now, get it in sat nav and pick you back up in Castlebar. Well, we've made it into Castlebar in one piece. We've come to the only campsite that's in Castlebar, the There is nowhere to park while camping or anything in Castlebar on any of the sites. We've been into Tesco's, but there is a little campsite here at this hotel. Nobody answering the phone, so we've just driven round to it, and Catherine's gone to see whether they've got any spaces, because she's like, well, it might be 30 or 40 quid. It's like, well, we need to sort the van out. It's been running fine, but you know, you never know, it might, that sensor might be just a bit faulty and go fully faulty and be a big problem. So there's quite a few motor factories. I think there's 4 or 5. So if we can get in here, I can take the sensor out and get the part number off it, and then it should be a bit easy to get hold of. So she's gone to ask, and the guy took her over there, so we'll find out if there's any spaces when she comes back. Right, we're in.
Yes.
This will do us, won't it?
It will do us, yes, absolutely.
Quite a bit of room between pictures here. €60
For 2 nights, yeah.
Which works out at £25.40-ish per
That's
night.
electric included, showers, everything included.
Electric, so yeah, 25 quid a night.
Yeah, I think that's really good. Yeah.
Quite little private pictures as well. How it's spread out. It's quite weird, isn't it? Because you have to go into like the hotel thing and.
Yeah, he was saying they used to have a reception on site. He said, but this time of year it's not worth employing someone.
No, I suppose it is. That's
so
why
they run
don't
it from the hotel.
So that's why they don't answer the phone.
Yes.
Right, well I'm peckish, so I'll get something to eat, and then, I'm going to take that sensor out the engine, get any numbers off of it and everything. But yeah, that'll do then, won't it?
I'm happy with that, yeah.
On one website, it's listed twice on Park for Night. It's 2 different places, and one says it's shut, the other says it's open, and when you go on the website it says it's shut, this place, but it's not, it's open.
Yeah, he was actually saying they don't actually allow the site to be on those sites, so they keep going on and requesting removal.
Right.
And he says that's why there's not a lot of comments and that on there, because they don't like being on there.
Oh.
You get conflicting information from people as to opening hours, times, seasons, prices.
And people slagging it off.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
Right, I'm hungry. Let's get something to eat.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, hasn't it?
It has.
Well, it feels like it's been a long day anyway. Right, so I'd have a look at this sensor. I've got the sensor out. It now had a big piece of crud stuck to it. I'm not quite sure what it was. It was like that, like a piece of silicon, to be honest. I'm going to put it back and just try it, but I don't think it'll make any difference. But it is a Bosch one. I've got the part number on there, so yeah, at least I took a picture of it, so I'll know which one it is when I go in there if they can't identify the engine. But yeah, I got my arm a bit stuck down there, so screw my arm up. Well, it seems to be fixed now.
5-minute fix.
Get a good clean up. Oh, my arm's sore. Cleaned it up. Like I say, there was a bit of something stuck to it, so whether that was, it didn't seem to be metal. It looked like a piece of silicon, which shouldn't really. I don't know.
Who cares?
Seems fixed, but I've got the number off of it, so should it come back on?
Yeah.
But I was thinking we've come here for kind of nothing, but we haven't. We've never been here before, and my concern was if the sensor was stuck. I've had them before on machines when they've been hot and they got brittle. They try and bar them out and they smash. So my thing was, if we took it outside the road and broke it, it could be a big problem. So I was like, well, come somewhere like this, because you can hire bikes around here. There's electric bikes in the town.
All right. Well, he's given me the number of a local retired guy who does a bit of part-time taxi driving.
Yeah.
He says he don't charge a lot. If you want to go anywhere, he's given me his number.
Yeah.
But there's a beautiful cemetery with a huge memorial wall that I wouldn't mind having a look at while we're here.
Yeah.
It means we can have the deck chairs out. We can just chill out for a bit, can't we?
And it's cheap enough.
It is.
But yeah, so a bit of a clean up and the sensor's working now, so that could be all it was.
Who knows?
Well, that's why I cleaned it and put it back, because I thought I've been here before with cam sensors. So we'll just see how we go with it. But I have got the details off it, should we? I thought that's best thing, get details off it.
Yeah, well, it's all out, yeah.
It's only done 40,000 miles, so it shouldn't want a sensor, but like I say, it looked like a piece of silicon. Who knows? Who knows? It's fixed. That'll do for now.
That'll do.
I'm going bleeding down there. And a right screw up job on that.
Yeah, I'll stick some cream on it.
Oh, I need a medic.
Oh, he needs sympathy.
Oh well, at least we got sorted. It's been a good day in other than that.
Yeah, it has, and the sun's out.
And it's peaceful here.
It is peaceful. There's six vans here.
Oh, motorhomes as well, aren't there?
Yeah. One caravan and the rest of motorhomes.
You having a sit down there?
Oh, yeah.
What's so weird? Worn her out.
Carrying all that shopping back.
We've just been and fetched, well, rucksack and that full of shopping from Aldi. Yeah, if you ever do come here, you can walk down to the edge of the river, follow the river along.
Lake,
whatever you want to call it, to Aldi. It's a good mile, I would say. So we just power walked it there, got some shopping, power walked back.
without weight on his backs.
Yeah. So now it's time to relax before tea time, and then you can get back on the stove.
It's a good job I know you're only joking.
I know.
Come on, mush, I need a drink.
I'm cooking. Yeah, let's get this shopping put away. You alright, Boo Boo there? Yeah, there's a nice little lakey river out there. You might enjoy that. Yeah. You can tell I enjoyed my tea because it's halfway down my t-shirt.
Oh, you've not done too bad.
I've not done too bad, but we've had spaghetti bolognese for tea.
It was nice.
It was with that Irish
mint steak.
Mint steak.
And so I cheated. I got some bolognese sauce when we were in Northern Ireland from a Lidl. Do you know, it was beautiful. Really
it was a beautiful
nice.
combination of
just flavours.
Mint steak. Beautiful.
That mint steak was lovely. You could definitely taste that. That was and I know a lot of people have said actually in the comments about it, about you be able to taste the difference in the meat, in Irish meat and UK meat. And they were somebody said especially the mint steak because it's steak and not, you know.
I don't know, but it was the nicest spaghetti bolognese I've ever had.
Why, thank you.
Anywhere. So
because you were supposed to be cooking.
Yes, I was, but what have I been doing? I've been for a shower and I've been sorting out a video. I know it doesn't sound like work, but it is work still.
Yeah, so the thing is, spaghetti bolognese is dead quick to do. It's quick and easy. Like half an hour and it's ready.
You don't think it is, but it just creates a few pots.
It does, but never mind.
But we're glad
it was a nice tea.
We're glad the van seems okay, touch wood.
Yes,
now.
Absolutely.
Well, it seemed okay to be fair. It just kept saying check engine, which is always a worry. You're always thinking, ooh, what's this? Is it going to suddenly pack in?
Honestly, you'll know yourself when you've got a vehicle, and if all of a sudden like the engine management light comes on, especially if you're in an area you don't know or in another country, it's like your heart just sinks and you think, oh my god, what are we going to do? He's going to sneeze. Bless you. At least you're not yawning.
Yeah, but it's not a bad little site this. We had just a quick walk down when we went to Aldi, and it's got some like chalet things, hasn't it?
Yeah, little holiday chalets, like little old brick cottages, aren't
It's got like a hotel, a chalets and caravans.
Yeah, all in one little site. It's really nice.
Away from any road, so it's beautifully quiet, and it's no walkways through here or anything.
No, there isn't, no.
It's going to be a quiet night, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Catherine's got a few thank yous or birthdays or whatever you've got.
I have.
Oh, and we got to thank Julie for the coffees.
Oh, thank you very much, Julie. Much appreciated.
You told me about them.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
God, it's been one of them days. My brain can't cope anymore.
I don't know where days are going in Ireland. It's a good job we've allowed us plenty of time, though.
I know, ain't it just? But
the problem is now we're well off a track of where we wanted to be because we've come down.
We've had to come inland.
We can explore around here. We'll go round Castle, whatever it's called again.
Yeah. Castlebar.
Castlebar. We'll go around Castlebar tomorrow and do a video on Castlebar.
There's that beautiful memorial, isn't there, that I want to go and look at.
Before heading back over to wherever.
Yeah, we'll just go and join back on the Wild Atlantic Way somewhere.
Because we needed to empty the toilet anyway, so...
We did need to fill up the water, didn't we? And so it's like, you know...
And I've just been studying the showers over there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Only anybody who knows who lived in a van or been in a van for a long time, you don't have to live in a van, but use the van shower for a while, how nice it is to go in a
You really appreciate a proper shower where you don't have to worry about the amount of hot water you're using.
Yes.
And you can just stand there like, it's like a little bit of heaven, isn't it?
Oh, we got a thank you for this.
Well, it's not a thank you, it's a wedding anniversary a lovely gent that we know quite well.
Do we?
Yes, we do. And that's for Spud and Alison.
Oh, Spud and Alison, happy anniversary to you both.
11th of September for their 15th wedding anniversary.
15 years.
So happy anniversary, guys.
Congratulations to you both.
Yeah, absolutely. We have it's 2 anniversaries actually.
2 anniversaries.
Yep. So this one is for Friday the 13th of all dates. Oh, goodness me.
Is that this week then, Friday the 13th?
Yeah, because it's the 8th today, so yeah. It is, yeah, and that's for Leander and son-in-law Ian, and that's from Barry. And he says happy anniversary to you. Yeah, that's from Barry Dyke.
Barry Dyke.
That's it. That's it for today.
Just 2 anniversaries today.
That's it. All done.
What's Boo doing?
He's going back to see if he's left any salmon, I think.
He's just had his salmon and biscuits. So we've got a nice aroma in the van of salmon and biscuits, spaghetti bolognese, and then we're going to have a nice aroma of a bottle of wine in a minute.
Oh, we are. We weren't going to buy any, were we? And then we thought, you know what?
We've noticed that diesel's come down in price down here because we've come back on ourselves to get here. So let's come back on the coast. We've seen it at €162.9 diesel.
What's up? Do you want to come in?
Which is less than what we paid the other day. So about 137, 136.
There.
So pretty cheap. Like I say, we have noticed food. We've just been in Aldi. Food is definitely a little bit dearer.
Definitely a little bit dearer.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I would say bottles of wine are, because it's in euros, it always looks quite dear compared to, you know, sterling. I would say the Aldi wine is probably about 90p a bottle dearer than back in the UK. Not quite a £1 a bottle dearer, if you're wondering.
It is, yeah. It is.
And food's a little bit, say like...
a tiny bit more expensive.
Yeah, say if it's £4 in the UK, it'll be £4.50.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more expensive food.
It is just noticeable, especially when you're a family eating.
Well, everybody told us campsites were 40, 50 quid a night or whatever. The last one we went on was 25 quid a night. This one's £25 and about 40, £25.60.
Yeah, or €30 a night, yeah.
Yeah, but it works out at, because we pay for 2 nights, €60. On our exchange rate, what we got, it's £50.90, I think.
Right, okay.
So it's just over 25, which I think is cheap.
I think that's really good. I was expecting 40 quid a night here.
I mean, somebody will say, 25 quid's not cheap, but with unlimited electric and
It is, yeah, with the showers and everything.
In the 21st century, I think it is.
I think that's good money. I do.
Yeah, I do think it's good money. So,
well, it's really peaceful, and all the pictures here are separated by trees, like little thick woodland
just like
trees.
You're on your own.
So it's, you are like secluded in each pitch. It's really nice.
But this is where we're going to stop for 2 nights.
Yes.
But it does allow us to charge everything back up because... What are you saying?
He's just staring at you like, "Are we, Dad?"
I'm stopping here 2 nights. 2 nights for salmon and biscuits. Lost my train of thought then.
Sorry.
It allows us to stop here for 2 nights, get everything charged up because it is forecasted. Well, it's not had much sun today, so although we nearly charged the van up driving here, so
I know.
we try and work it out so we're not paying for a site if we don't need to pay for a site.
We have done really well, and to be fair, we only dropped on this site because we got the engine trouble, not because we needed the sites as such.
And the only reason why we came to Castlebar is there's 4 or 5 motor factories here, so I was like, ooh.
Yeah, and the guy, the guy in the reception there, he was so helpful, and he actually said, he said, there's a caravan repair place a few miles up the road. He says, hang on, I'll get you the number, and apparently they're people that come out to you and repair, and there's no end of stuff. You're a fidget. What's the matter with you?
I've noticed with the Irish people as well, nearly everybody speaks to you, and nearly everybody puts their hand up to you. Even in a car, they'll put your hand up to you in the motorhome. It's just like everybody puts their hand up to you.
Yeah.
Or, I tell you what, you don't need zebra crossings in Ireland.
No.
Stand at the side of the road.
People just stop and let you across.
The cars just stop to let you across. Very, very good at that. Not like in Spain where you have to run out in front of the car to get them to stop.
You've got to put your life on the line to get across the road.
You stand there and then we're like, why ain't he gone past? And he's like, I'm all right. Yeah, I've got all day.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right then. Not used to it.
Oh, well, I'm cuddling.
Yeah, so I think it's 1 o'clock soon. So Boo wants to thank you all for watching this week, don't you, Boo?
I'm just being a fidget at the minute, guys.
I'm being a fidget ass.
You're being a fidget.
We'll catch you again tomorrow.
Yes, see you tomorrow.